Hey guys, what's up? Back with another video, and on today's video, I'm going to go through my TNA Rebellion 2026 predictions for this coming Saturday, April 11th. So let's kick this off, shall we? We've got 10 matches to go through, so no time like the present. Let's get it on, shall we? Kicking off with the X Division Championship on the line as the champion Leon Slater defends against Cedric Alexander representing the system. I'm going to go with Leon Slater on this one to retain. Yeah, he's had a good run with the X Division title, and I don't see it coming to an end anytime soon. Keep it going. Let's keep this historic reign going to make up for the lost time that he had off when due to that visa issue a couple of months ago. So yeah, let's have Leon Slater retain here. That's my prediction for this matchup. Next matchup, we have Frankie Kazarian taking on Elijah. I'm going to go with Elijah on this one. He's been, he had a feud with Ali a couple months ago, and he hasn't really done much since then, apart from the feud with AJ Francis and Kazarian. So, and AJ Francis and Kazarian got the win at Sacrifice, so I think it's Elijah's turn to get the win at Rebellion. So I'm going to go with Elijah over Kazarian. Next matchup, we have AJ Francis taking on Nick Nemeth. This all stems from the fact that AJ Francis laid out Nick Nemeth in a backstage attack after Sacrifice a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to go with Nick Nemeth on this one to get his revenge on AJ Francis. And will he cash in later on in the night? Possibly, but that's not what I'm here to predict. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Nick Nemeth to pick up the victory on this one. Next matchup, we have the International Championship on the line as Trey Miguel defends against Mustafa Ali. I'm going to go with Trey Miguel to retain. I would love to see Mustafa Ali with some gold, but I would love to see him go for the heavyweight title against the current champion. So, but I don't, I can see him probably winning this one, but I'm going to go with Trey Miguel because that's what I want to see happen, not what's probably going to happen. If that makes any sense. So I'm going to go with Trey Miguel on this one. This one could come back to bite me in the ass. Anyway, next matchup we have the Elegance brand taking on Mickie James, ODB, and Taryn Terrell in a hardcore country tag team match, six-woman tag team match. I'm going to go with Mickie James, ODB, and Taryn Terrell on this one to pick up the W. The Elegance brand laid out Taryn Terrell and Impact earlier this evening, a couple of hours ago on Impact on the Go Home show. So I'm going to go with ODB, Mickie James, and Taryn Terrell to get their revenge on the Elegance brand. Next matchup, we have Moose taking on Special Agent Zero. I'm going to go with Moose on this one. Of course, Moose is looking for revenge after Special Agent Zero was hired by the system to take out Moose, to keep Moose occupied while Eddie Edwards goes for the world title. So I think Moose will run through Special Agent Zero. Should be a good match. Agent Zero is pretty good. So I do think Moose will overcome the odds and will get back to going through the system by going through Special Agent Zero on this night. Next matchup, we have the TNA Knockouts Championship on the line as Ariana Grace takes on Li Yingli in a rematch for the TNA Knockouts Championship. I'm going to go with Ariana Grace on this one to retain. I feel like this should have been Danny Luna's position, but she's left the company, I think. Last night was her last televised match. So I'm going to go with Ariana Grace to retain over Li Yingli, because Ariana Grace beat Li Yingli for the championship at one of the TNA shows. Was it No Surrender? I think it was. Some of these shows all combine into one. Yeah, it was No Surrender because Li Yingli beat Zarya on Genesis. Yeah, I think I'm right about that. Yeah. Ariana Grace did pick up the victory in February at No Surrender. So I'm gonna pick Ariana Grace to retain because I think there's someone else out there that will beat Thingy for the championship. That will beat Ariana Grace for the championship. Anyway. Next matchup, we have the Hardys taking on the system of Bear Bronson and Brian Myers for the tag team titles. I'm going to go with the Hardys to retain. I know the Hardys lost the championships last year to the Nemeths at Rebellion, but I think this year they will keep them. Lightning will not strike twice at Rebellion. I think the Hardys will retain over Bear Bronson and Cedric and Brian Myers. Got my names confused. Next matchup, we have Ryan Nemeth taking on BDE in a rematch from Sacrifice. I'm going to go with Ryan Nemeth on this one to pick up the win. I made the mistake to going for BDE last month Sacrifice on the pre-show. But I'm gonna go with Ryan Nemeth on this one. So watch BD win the fucking motherfucker. Anyhow, I'm gonna go with Ryan Nemeth on this one. And then that brings us to the main event. We have Mike Santana taking on Eddie Edwards, who is cashing in his Feast or Fired World Championship briefcase on the World Championship for this match at Rebellion. I'm going to go with Mike Santana to retain. As I said earlier with the Mustafa Ali match, I would love to see Mustafa Ali and Mike Santana relive their feud, but this time for the world title. Will it happen? Probably not, but that's just what I want to see in Impact. Most likely, Nick Nemeth might cash in his Call Your Shot trophy, his portion of the Call Your Shot trophy to win the World Championship. That's always hanging in the air in every one of these events. But on the safe pick, I'm going to go with Mike Santana to retain. I think, there is a potential also that the system might walk out with all the gold, which could be disastrous for some YouTubers out there like Marky D, who absolutely hates Eddie Edwards. He calls him slapnuts all the time. So, anyway, that's my picks for TNA Rebellion. Hopefully, Mike Santana can retain. I hope you enjoyed them, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. Leave me a like if you deserve it. And I'll see you guys on the next video, which will be my AEW Dynasty predictions. Until then, guys, much love and peace. And I'm out.